A short time ago, boys, an Irishman named Doherty was elected to Senate by a very large majority. Sure, he felt so elected that he went to Dennis Cassidy, who owned a bar room of a very large capacity. Says Doherty, go over to the brewer and order 100 kegs of lager beer and give it to the poor. Then go over to the butcher's shop and order up a ton of meat. Be sure the boys and girls have got all they want to drink and eat. They made me their senator to show them my gratitude. They'll have the finest supper ever given in this latitude. Tell them the music will be furnished by O'Rafferty, assisted on the bagpipes by Felix McCafferty. Sure, whatever the expenses are, remember I'll put up the tin, and anyone who doesn't come be sure and do not let them in. Now Cassidy at once sent out the invitations, and anyone who came was a credit to the nation. Some came on bicycles because they had no fares to pay, and all those who didn't come made up their minds to stay away. 2 by 3 they all raced in the dining hall, young men and old men and girls that were not men at all, blind men and deaf men and men who had the chicken pox, single men and double men and men who had their glasses on. Well, in a few minutes nearly every chair was taken till the tap rooms and mushrooms was packed to suffocation. When everyone was seated and we started to lay out the fees, Cassidy says, rise up and give us each a cake apiece. He then said as manager he would try and fill the chair. We then sat down and all looked over the bill of fare. Well, there was pigs' heads, goldfish, mockingbirds and ostriches, ice cream, cold cream, vaseline and sandwiches, blue fish, green fish, fish hooks and partridges, fish balls, snowballs, cannonballs and cartridges. We ate oatmeal till we could hardly stir about, ketchup and hurry up, sweet kraut and sauerkraut, dressed beef and naked beef and beef with all his trousers on, soda crackers, firecrackers, Cheshire cheese with breeches on, beef steaks and missteaks were down upon the bill of fare, roast ribs and spare ribs and ribs that we couldn't spare. There was reindeer and snow deer and deer me and antelope, and the women ate so much melon the men said they can't elope. Red herons, smoked herons, herons from old Erin's Isle, banger loaf and fruit cake and sausages a half a mile, hot corn and cold corn and corn cake and honeycomb, red birds, red books, sea bass and sea foam, fried liver, baked liver, Carter's little liver pills, and everyone was wondering who was going to pay the bill. Well, we ate everything that was down upon the bill of fare, and then we looked on the back just to see if any more was there. Now for dessert we had ice picks, toothpicks, and a piece of skipping rope, and we washed them all down with the big piece of shaving soap. The band played hornpipes, gas pipes, and Irish reeds, till we danced to the music of the wine that shakes the barley fields. Then the piper played idle tunes and spittoons so very fine. Then in came Fiddler Pot and give to him a glass of wine. A finer set of dancers you never set your eyes upon, and anyone who couldn't dance was dancing with his slippers on. Some danced jig steps, door steps, and Highland flings, and Murphy took his knife out and tried to clip the pigeon's wings. When the dance was over, Cassidy told us to all join hands and sing this good old chorus. Should all acquaintance be forgot, whoever you may be, and think on the good old days we had at the Irish Jubilee.